Oh, you don't have to, like, do all that.
I do want to do all that. It's part of my job.
This short trip is a snippet from our discussion with mother-daughter duo Charlotte Dean and Tracy Newman. We'll return with a full Trailer Talks next week when it's Tracy's turn.
We did a little back then, and I never really mentioned this on any interviews, but we did a thing for Saturday Night Live in maybe 1985 called Dave's Party, which was a film. When I say we, there were other people involved, and there was obviously a guy spearheading it who could get it on the show. But Phil Hartman was in it, and there were no other celebrities. My writing partner, Jonathan Stark, was in it, and a couple of other terrific performers. And what we did was we had children. We went to her preschool, and we made the set of the preschool like an adult party with the champagne fountain, only it was, of course,
Apple juice or whatever.
The apple juice or whatever.
Were you guys at the voices?
And we filmed real film, just filmed a whole day there, as long as the kids could last. We set up certain situations, and they were, of course, talking, but we didn't use the soundtrack, and then we wrote what the kids were saying, and we did a love story and a business story, and the whole thing is 5 minutes, and it was on Saturday Night Live. I think it was Mark Harmon was the host of that show, and oh my God, was that exciting. And she was in this, and some of the kids became the stars of it because of just what they were doing. We had one kid on the phone a lot, and one kid combing his hair in the bathroom, and one little girl that we made her a French girl complaining because she sat there doing this, so we made her French. And Charlotte was doing stuff like this to her friends. So we had her saying stuff like, look at Linda. It's really, really funny. If you look that up, I honestly don't
find
know.
that.
I have it. I put it on DVD finally. I should put it on YouTube.
Oh, that's
maybe it's on there, though. I haven't even looked. But
I don't have any memory of this.
She and all of her friends. You remember John Stark saying, "Well, there's Miss Linda herself." This little girl walks into the party with beautiful red hair, so innocent looking.
I've seen it, but I have no memory of actually doing it.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's all of her friends. So that was like, oh my God. One of the most fun things I've ever done was putting voices on that. That was one of the most. I did just a few incidental voices. I think I did your voice.
Probably.
And her dad did a voice. The kid in the bathroom combing his hair, going, okay, and they were knocking on the bathroom door to get in. I have to go to the bathroom, and he's going, okay, you'll have to wait. And Phil Hartman as Colin.
Oh, Phil was Colin.
Phil Hartman was the kid. The kid's name was Colin, and this other kid, Richard Goldstone, was the director, and he did the voice of this other kid asking Phil Hartman for a loan. And so they're in the kitchen alone, and Phil says, "How much do you need?" And he says $10,000, and Phil starts laughing because Colin, the kid, is like, for some reason, standing in the kitchen, and he's laughing. And Phil's going, just laughing at this loan. And the other guy's going, oh, God. And I don't know why these kids they must have staged them to do this stuff. I have no idea. I was there, and I don't remember how it happened.
That's funny.
And then that little kid that was asking for the loan is on the phone, and he's going like this, and he's talking on the phone, and they have him saying stuff like, okay, what could you just hold off? Could you just hold off? Could you just wait? It's a brilliant little film. Dave's Party.
Dave's Party.
If that's not